All we were saying was give peace a chance. Not we have any formula or communism or socialism will answer it or any ism could answer it. We didn't have a format. We couldn't give you a plan. Even Aldous Huxley and George Orwell, who produced 1984 stuff about Spain, and they were all from that period when they had those dreams of socialism answering everything, right? And their dreams fell to dust after the war. And then they wrote these books projecting this horrific Big Brother, monsters controlled by robots. I don't think politics is the only answer, you see. I think this idea that we elect these leaders and then expect them to do miracles for us. One cannot always blame everything on the outside. Whatever happened to us was also partly our creation. And it was probably to do with complete self-involvement and not really taking care of business on an outside level and looking where we were going, you know, instead of looking down the road, we're always looking in each other's eyes. We're not taking the position that society did everything to us.
No.
We take responsibility as well. I mean, accidents happen and things do happen to you, but we do take some responsibility for the situation. The power of the people, wasn't that the First World War? No, it wasn't. Anyway, I remember that was the expression going round those days, and I used to give anybody that was sort of left field, avant-garde, or in the art field or the political field money, kind of out of guilt as well, because I was thinking, well, I'm working class and I'm not one of them, but I'm rich, so therefore I have to fork out. And I kind of wrote Power of the People in a way, kind of as a guilt song, you know? So I better do that. Now, maybe in the 60s we were naive, and like children, everybody went back to their room and said, well, we didn't get a wonderful world of just flowers and peace and happy chocolate, and it wasn't just pretty and beautiful all the time, and that's what everybody did. We didn't get everything we wanted, just like babies, and everybody went back to their rooms and sulked, and we're just going to play rock and roll and not do anything else. We're going to stay in our rooms, and the world is a nasty, horrible place, because it didn't give us everything we cried for, right? Crying for it wasn't enough. The thing the 60s did was show us the possibility and the responsibility that we all had. They pick a president, they put him up there, and then they set fire to him because he couldn't solve their problems, because they're always looking for somebody else to provide for them.
There are three things that I noticed. One, in a lot of your songs, all the way through your, what you've done, there's a tradition you had of an incredible, strong thing about getting people together, inspiring people to just be themselves and, come together and try to change things, like Give Peace a Chance and Power to the People and Free to People and, that side of you.
Yeah, sure.
Then
That's still there if you look in the inside of the logo, which I suppose
inside
not
the logo?
it. Inside is written One World, One People.
Oh, yeah. You're continuing that.
We continue, give peace a chance, not shoot people for peace. All you need is love. I believe it. It's damn hard, but I absolutely believe it.
And they've been firm
but I'm not claiming divinity. I've never claimed purity of soul. I've never claimed to have the answer to the light. I only put out songs and answer questions as honestly as I can. But only as honestly as I can. No more, no less. I can't do any more, I can't do any less. But I cannot live up to other people's expectations of me, because they're illusionary. Because I'm older now. I cannot be 18 and be a punk, and pretend to be socially concerned with pimples and the state of the welfare, okay? Which I was at 24. I see the world through different eyes now.
Yeah.
I still believe in love, peace, and understanding, as Elvis Costello said. What's so fucking funny about love, peace, and understanding? Well, in a way, no thing is real if you break the word down, as the Hindus or that group say. It's an illusion. I mean, in that respect, I agree. It is all an illusion, meaning all matter is floating atoms, right? So in that way, we think it's a wall. It ain't. It's a lot of atoms, and with some combination of laser or mind, you can go through it, right? So in one way, it's an illusion.
Yeah.
It's Rashomon. We all see it. But the agreed upon illusion is what we live in. The hardest thing is facing yourself. It's easier to shout revolution and power to the people than it is to look at yourself and try and find out what's real inside you and what isn't. When you pull the wool over your own eyes, your own hypocrisy. That's the hardest one. And that's what I'm involved in. When I was younger, when I could say when one is younger, but maybe they'll think that's too ego. You know, I'm not allowed to speak on that level because that upsets the little turds, right? So let's put it like, when I was younger, I used to think that the world was doing it to me and that the world owed me something, and that either the conservatives or the socialists or the fascists or the communists or the Christians or the Jews or the fascists were doing something to me. And when you're a teeny bopper, that's what you think. I'm 40 now, I don't think that anymore because I found out it doesn't fucking work. The thing goes on anyway, and all you're doing is jacking off, screaming about what your mummy and your daddy or society did. Most assholes just accept what it is anyway and get on with it. Right? So for the few of us who did question what was going on, I have found out personally, not for the whole world, that I am responsible for it, as well as them. I am part of them. There's no separation. We're all one, right? So in that respect, I think, and I look at it all and think, well, I have to deal with me again in that way. What is real? What is the illusion I'm living? Or am I not living? And deal with it every day, the layers of the onion. All we were saying was give peace a chance. Not we have any formula or communism or socialism will answer it or any ism could answer it.